This is sort 41 in the Green Book, and we're looking at just a bunch of words with G in it. So specifically our headings are GU, that comes at the beginning, GUE that comes at the end, word that ends in G, and then our oddballs. So in all three of these cases, our G is going to be a hard G sound. And that is because in both of these you'll see that instead of being followed by another vowel, it is followed by a silent U. So for example, we have the word vague. You don't hear the U, but it helps our G to be a hard G instead of, I don't even know, vague. And then another example is guilty. Instead of jilty, that U helps that G to be the hard G sound, which again is G. And then it comes at the end. Not always, of course. None of these things are all the time, but it's just a general rule to help you out. We have the ones at the end, like ladybug. That it makes a G sound. So let's finish our sort, and then we'll talk about some oddballs. So we have guitar, guard, guest. You can see that it would have been followed by another vowel that potentially could have made it a soft G, guess, and guide, but instead we put that G there, that U there, and it makes it a J sound. So we have league, a G sound. Intrigue, plague, plague, fatigue, oh my goodness, tongue, fatigue, tongue, and this one I'm going to put in this category because there's two spellings of it, and I googled what the difference was, and this one is like a conversation, the dialogue, the bottom one, and this top one refers to a type of like a box on a computer screen. And since we use the bottom version a lot more, I want you to learn that one and put it in this column. Okay. In our last letters, we have zigzag, strong, shrug, catalog. This one also has two spellings, but the bottom one is typically the British spelling, so we use the top spelling. Catalog and iceberg. And lastly, we have our oddballs, and this is why they're oddballs. So first of all, we have gauge, which has a hard sound, g, gauge, and the soft sound, j, gauge. And the U is not really serving the same kind of purpose here, or any purpose. It just, we would say gauge without the U, so it's kind of just there. And then we have language, which you can see that GU is in it, like over here, but it makes a W sound. So like language, like in penguin, it makes a W, and so the U is not silent, which is why it's an oddball. And then we have argue, and I don't know if you caught that, but if you say argue, you hear the U saying its own name, which makes it a long U, and therefore not silent. However, it does allow our G to stay the G sound, so it's not argue, but arg U. And that is our sort. So again, the rule is just that we add the silent U sometimes to keep the G hard when followed by a vowel, such as E and I, and then we have some oddballs with some different sounds. So go ahead and pause the video, get that copied down, and post if you have any questions.